Welcome to segment number 18, and we are playing Jeopardy Platinum Edition for the Game Boy. Let's see if we can win a bundle this game. We're taking on Chris this game. One day the double in one of these categories, assuming I pick law, American history, literary characters, Broadway musicals, Canada, and holidays. The Kanagawa Treaty of 1854 established a U.S. consulate in this country. What is Japan? Hi, Tiger. American history 200, please. On June 15, 1775, he was chosen to command the Continental Army. Oh, what the heck, I'll buzz in. Who is George Washington? I'll just go ahead and buzz in. I think he's right. I think I did. American history 300. On June 15, 1924, Congress passed a law making these native-born people U.S. citizens. Who are Canadians? Not Canadians. Alright. Well, that's $300 I'm giving up to Whammy Incorporated. It's the Indians. Okay. American history for 400, please. In the early 1800s, this lexicographer served in the Massachusetts legislature. Noah Webster. American history for 500. In the mid-1700s, this Pennsylvania city was the busiest colonial port. What is Philadelphia? There we go. Broadway musicals 100. A 1988 musical based on his novel Carrie closed after 5 performances. Who is Stephen King? Broadway musicals for 200, please. This 1989 musical takes place in the Roaring '20s in a Berlin hotel. What is Cabaret? No, it is not Cabaret. Got it wrong. Oh, Oh well. Well, let's see if Chris knows the answer any better than I do. Grand Hotel. That's correct. During a trial, this could be raised to oppose the introduction of certain testimony. What is an objection? Law for 200. The two major law systems in the Western world are common law and this. Civil law, common law and civil law. Law 300. Subject to the death penalty in wartime, this crime is grounds for divorce in some states. What is sabotage? Wrong. Help me. That's $300 more going to Whammy Incorporated, so Chris and I are tied. It's not sabotage, it is desertion. Alright. Latin for on the face of it, it's evidence accepted as true. It's prima facie, I don't know how you say it, but either way that's right. In 1980, it became the first state to pass an anti-stalking law. What is California? Legendary rock and roller whose life inspired the Broadway musical Buddy. Who's Buddy Holly? Broadway musical's 400. This 1953 musical opens at dawn outside a mosque in ancient Baghdad. Kismet, alright. It's when you may see a stranger across a crowded room. What is some enchanted evening? Canada for 100. In 1953, a festival dedicated to his works began at Stratford, Ontario. Who is William Shakespeare? tiger. Canada 200. As you would expect, London, Ontario lies on the banks of this river. What's the Thames? Canada 300. Three leaves of this tree adorn Ontario's provincial coat of arms. What's the maple? Canada 400. Feel pretty good about this one. I'm going to get your double. In 1885, the first league of this sport was formed at Kingston, Ontario. What is hockey? Yep, Canada 500. St. Lawrence Islands National Park is located in mainland Ontario, and on many of these islands. What are the Thousand Islands? Always 100. The Thursday before Easter is known as Holy Thursday or this. See if Chris knows this one. Maundy Thursday, oh yeah. The high-spirited Alexander Bergson is the heroine of this author's Old Pioneers. Who's Willa Cather? Literary characters 100. This Steinbeck novel begins after Tom Joad is released from prison. What is the Grapes of Wrath? The nickname of lawyer David Wilson in a Mark Twain novel. What is Pudd'nhead? Literary characters for 400. In a Jack London novel, he's the captain of the schooner Ghost. Wolf Larson. Wolf Larson. Literary characters for 500. Alex, the narrator of this author's A Clockwork Orange, is a vicious teen. Anthony Burgess. Alright. It's the most famous holiday we know that was named for a prison. What is Bastille Day? Between 1644 and 1660, this Mayday object was banned in Britain. What is a Maypole? $400. According to tradition, these fly in Germany on Walpurgis Night, April 30th. Which is, I wanted to say that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Earth Day falls in this, also National Cable Month. What is April? So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $6,300 and Chris is $1,200. So let's play double Jeopardy. He was about to slay his son on an altar when an angel from heaven stopped him. Who is Abraham? The Bible 400. The 23rd Psalm ends, I will dwell here forever. What is the Lord's with the Lord? Or the Lord's house? The house of the Lord. What is the house of the Lord? The Bible for 600. This gospel author was also called Levi, who's Matthew. Bible 800. The Lord set a mark upon this son of Adam, lest any finding him should kill him. Who is king? Bible 1000. Naomi's Moabite daughter-in-law, who traveled to Bethlehem with her. Ruth. I wanted to say that, but I wasn't sure enough. But it's okay. an honorary knight, he quipped he would not be addressed as Sir Norman, but as General Sir. Norman Schwarzkopf. On January 1st, 1992, Boutros Ghali succeeded this man as Secretary General of the UN. Javier Perez de Cuellar. This creator of the polo clothesline designed the menswear for the movie The Great Gatsby. Who is Ralph Lauren? People 800. $8,900 right now. Daily double. 1,100. This magazine once called this newsman and host of On the Road the laureate of the common man. I don't really know this, so I'm just gonna say who's Walter Cronkite. Didn't think that was right. We're looking for Charles Curalt. So, yep. I'm still in the lead. I'll take people for 1,000. This founder of EST was originally named Jack Rosenberg. It's Werner Erhard. What are the categories we have left? We have government and politics, rocks and minerals, photography, and money matters. Appropriately, this agency's toll-free number ends with the number 1040. What is the IRS? Government and politics for 400. The Drug Enforcement Administration is part of this department. Justice. Late Kansas governor whose daughter Nancy is a senator from Kansas. Alf Landon. Politically speaking, it's the opposite of a hawk. Dove. I wanted to say that, but I wasn't sure enough. An official government report is called this colored paper. White, yeah. This dark gray stone is used to make blackboards and billiard tabletops. What is slate? use sparks to start fires by striking this mineral against iron. Flint. Oh, right. The ancient Greeks built the Parthenon in Athens using this stone from Mount Pentelicus. Marble, yep. New Hampshire is the old man of the mountain, is a natural formation of this type of stone. Granite. Alright. To polish teeth, dentists use a powder made from this light-colored volcanic rock. Oh gosh. I can never remember this one. Pumice. Pumice. He hired Henry Reichenbach to develop a transparent base to be used in his Kodaks. Who is Edwin Land? Yeah. Oop. I keep forgetting who founded Kodak. I can never remember this one. George Eastman, right. This live photographer was the first accredited female war photographer. Who is Margaret Burke White? The ASA scale measures the speed of this. What is light? And now Whammy Inc. profits $2,500. Down to 8,800, but we can rebound. Done it before. Film. Speed of film. W. Eugene Smith's book, Minamata, showed a fishing village in this country devastated by mercury. Japan. Alright. Having little to no luck now. One of his collections of photographs was 1949's My Camera in Yosemite Valley. Ansel Adams. This company also has averages based on 15 utility and 20 transportation stocks. What is Dow Jones? There we go, 400. Silvery term for the British pound, which distinguishes it from other countries' pounds. What is pound sterling? $600. One of these is progressive if its rate increases as income does. Tax. It's the written authorization a shareholder gives another to vote in his stead. A proxy. The writings of this 18th century Glasgow University professor formed the basis of modern economics. Adam Smith. Alright. Final Jeopardy. What's the category? The category is U.S. geography. I'm gonna have to go all in because it's not a runaway game. Southern Lake that's second in size to Lake Michigan among freshwater lakes and found in the U.S. What is Lake Okeechobee? Okeechobee. So Whammy Inc is only getting $2,500, whereas we're winning $18,800. And I will see you all for that next segment right after this.